All right, I'm going to work out day 5, more ifs. We're making a new REPL, Python. Call it day 5, more ifs. I'm going to say worked out and the date. Okay, put your name in a comment at the top. Comment. Make a while loop that will go through the numbers from 1 to 20. So I'm going to use a count variable equals 0, and I'm going to say while count is less than 20. So that'll give us a loop, and I'm going to say count equals count plus 1. So this is going to go 20 times. Inside the while loop, add an if, elif, else structure. Oh, it's going to go from 1 to 20. Okay, so we better start at 1, and then we're going to say as long as it's less than 20. Okay, so then right here, then we're going to do an if, elif, else structure. So if the number is less than 13, it prints the number and says less than 13. So watch. If count less than 13, print count, comma, is less than 13. Pretty easy. And now instead of doing a separate if statement, we're going to say elif. That's like saying, okay, but wait, we want to check another thing. If count greater than 13, print count is greater than 13. And that leaves one more condition, that's else. And on the else, you don't have a condition. It's just the catch-all. So if it's not less than and it's not greater than, then it's actually equal to. So we don't have to check specifically if it's equal to, because it's one of these three things. So then at this point, we're supposed to print 13 stars and say it's 13. Print 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It's 13. And I'm going to do 13 exclamation points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then when the loop's over, your program prints a farewell message. So that needs to be here. That was fun. Have a good day. Now notice the indents here. This is very important. We have this, the farthest to the left is the beginning, your comment, the count, the while, and the thing that happens after the loop. The while line, you can check this. If you click here, everything collapses. That means all that stuff is inside of the while loop. And in fact, all this stuff is in that if, and this is all in that elif, and this is all in that else. We normally leave everything showing, but I see a lot of people typing things and they end up like this, and then Python says expected an indented block. That's because you have to have code inside of an if statement has to be indented, and code inside of a while loop has to be indented. So if we want this whole thing to be inside the while loop, we have to have it be indented like this. And watch, so we'll run the program. It's going to run perfectly. Now, if this wasn't all the way to the left, let's say I put it right there, watch what it does. It says, that was fun, have a good day, 20 times. And I wanted it to just print once when it was over. So you know it's over when you're outside of the loop, unindented. That means unindented all the way to the left. There we go.